मिला, सब कुछ मिला, दिल के चमन में गुल खिला। ये जिंदगी कुछ ना चाहे और ये जिंदगी कुछ ना चाहे और बाबा मिला, सब कुछ मिला, दिल के चमन में गुल खिला। जीवन के अंधेरे मिट गए सारे, रात बीती जैसे आई भोर, रात बीती जैसे आई भोर। बाबा मिला, सब कुछ मिला, दिल के चमन में गुल खिला। कुछ मिला, दिल के चमन में गुल खिला। गुण गाते गाते तेरा दिल बन गया है सुंदर। गुण गाते गाते तेरा दिल बन गया है सुंदर। एहसास तेरा बाबा है प्यार का समंदर। नैनों से बरसे शांति शक्ति, नैनों से बरसे शांति शक्ति, बरसे घन घोर, बरसे ज्यों घन घोर। बाबा मिला, सब कुछ मिला, दिल के चमन में गुल खिला। ये जिंदगी कुछ ना चाहे और ये जिंदगी कुछ ना चाहे और बाबा मिला, सब कुछ मिला, दिल के चमन में गुल खिला।
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. So, this morning we thought we will try to understand what Baba has taught us in this last 1 week. Right? And I was just trying to look at all the Murlis. And if you remember, which I don't expect, but if you remember a little bit, or if you have notes, if you've captured some notes, then you will realize that in the whole week, Baba was talking about making this promise to Baba that I will constantly stay happy. I will become that embodiment of happiness, right? Like a deity is always cheerful, always very happy. And so that's what I thought we should talk about today. in revision of all the Murlis, this is the main crux of it. I felt for the whole week that Baba was saying, become cheerful, become one who is always smiling, constantly happy, right? Constantly happy, this is the word. And then I was searching through all the Murlis that Baba has spoken about happiness. And of course, I couldn't get to all of them. But what I felt was Baba was looking at whenever Baba looks at his children, he also sometimes says, no, that I'm looking at the result of my children. I'm looking at the chart of my children. And there was this one Murli in which he was saying, I'm looking at the chart of my children. I'm noticing two kinds of children. One who are happy. And of course, if you found Baba, you will be happy. But of course, and then the other group was the group which is constantly happy. So those who are happy, they're not constantly happy, right? And so what does Baba mean by having this constant happiness? So I felt we can explore this topic today and we can create that promise for Baba, and I felt there are many, many, many yuktis actually that Baba has shared in the whole week. And you all can actually help me, to put them all together because I might not remember all of it. But what I felt was the first Murli you saw in the week was about Bhagwan and Bhagya, right? God and who's the fortune maker, right? Bestower of fortune, and my own fortune, my own destiny, right? Which is very beautiful. I have to trust my destiny that I have done good karmas, right? I have not done any such karmas that I have to face, like, unforeseen kind of consequence. I've done pretty good karmas. And so I trust my destiny, I trust my karmas, and I trust my fortune. Right? And I create it, I make it more elevated just by staying connected with God, the fortune maker. This was what Baba was saying. And of course, there are a lot of details. But then the second Murli you also was on good wishes, where he was saying that hold good wishes, keep cooperation with each other, give cooperation, stay free of obstacles, remain happy and make others happy, right? And then Baba was talking about giving powerful sakash. And he was saying, if any situation comes, you just give it to Baba and smile. The situation has not come to stop, or stay in your life, but it has come and it has passed by. And so you smile, right? And then Baba said in the last Murli, which I really, really think I took a lot of benefit from reading this Murli, where he said, remain Vah Vah, constantly have this consciousness that I am a Vah Vah child. And so, just out of curiosity, now that I'm staying at the center, I was asking some of the sisters here, what is that one yukti you would share if somebody were to ask you how or what awareness or what point of knowledge or what that has Baba said to you that will help you to constantly stay happy? And so I thought I will ask you all also the same question. And maybe if you can unmute yourselves and speak, that would be great. But if you don't want to unmute, then just put it in the chat box. Just it will help me to know where you are at, right? So what is it that will help you to constantly stay happy? Or you are already very happy, and what is it that helps you to stay happy? If I were to ask you this question, then what would you say? Any thoughts?
Putting a full stop to situations that shows up and
Putting a
always
full-
been in remembrance of Baba. So the first Murli spoke about holy, being Baba
Yeah.
holy, and
Mhm.
it's complete. Put a full stop.
Hmm.
So without having
So
any thoughts or questions further,
in
put a full stop.
but in practical life, are you using that method to stay happy? That's what my question is. Like in practical life, is that helping you to stay happy?
The practice of putting a full stop is contributing to keep that momentum on to remain happy. I will not say it's 100% happening, but it's definitely elevated from where it was.
Okay, nice. Anyone else? What helps you to stay happy?
Shanti, sister.
Oh, Shanti.
Baba taught us about the point drama, and it helps me a lot to keep myself happy because drama is beneficial. Every
Mhm.
second of drama is very, very beneficial, and we have to we have a role in this drama, and we have to play it according to our part as per previous cycle. In one Murli Baba, where the instrument was not well, Dati Gulzar, and everyone played the Baba said everyone is playing their role according to the previous cycle and where wherever they are. So
Mhm.
the point drama helps me a lot in every
Mm.
situation. It's
Oh,
drama, it's our part, and it's even Baba's part is also fixed in this drama. Om Shanti, sister.
yes, yes. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice point. Very powerful. Awareness of drama definitely helps us to not create waste, no, not go into question, not get disturbed by somebody else's part, not hold grudge against anyone. You just know that it's a part. It's a part that they have been given. This is a part I have been given, and so I just play my part. Sister Moini, always says this point to us. Okay, that one got angry, that one got upset, that one said something, but what is the part you want to play? You choose your part, right? And if you become angry, you become upset, then that's the part you have chosen for yourself. But do I really want to play that part of becoming angry or becoming upset and then losing my happiness, right? So very nice. I like that. Just focus on my part. I want to play my part, and then my happiness is in my control, right? Shivani is saying, not really like that. At times, I got to make effort to be worry free, first of all. Conscious effort to be there, conscious effort to let go, to stop overthinking, etc. Then comes the next step to be carefree, to be detached, and to be unaffected. Actually, I need to remind myself constantly of Baba's wish, which is of being happy, and then create space in my head to become happy. But it helps to be internal and pay attention to myself. Keeping drama inside, keeping faith also helps me in that, to be internally unaffected and thereby happy. Somebody said to Sister Moini the other day that, I'm waiting for Satyug. I'm waiting for Golden Age, and I'll be so happy when I go to Golden Age. What would Sister Moini say? She said
One
no.
guess could be create it right away. It's you who are the creator of the golden age.
Yeah, she said no, you won't be, because you have to create that sanskar here. If you don't stay happy here, if you are not experiencing happiness here, how will you guarantee that you will stay happy in the golden age, right? And so you can't say, oh, when I go there I will be happy. It won't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I have to create that. My sanskars are the GPS, right? Remember, we always say that my sanskars are the GPS, and they will take me to that place. They will take me to that, to those people, etc. Right? And so, what is the sanskar? If I'm creating a sanskar of being upset, getting disturbed, then that is what will be with me, right? I won't go to the land of happiness, right? So what I was thinking then is that, okay, from these Murlis, these are some of the yuktis that I have extracted. And of course, there could be many more. But in very essence, for like self-respect titles, Baba reminded us of many self-respect titles, right? Some of you remember which are those titles? First, he said, I am a Brahma Kumar. I am a Brahma Kumari, right? I'm not an ordinary soul. So if I belong to God, right? If I am Brahma's child, then how should my qualifications be, right? And so when I remember my titles, that I am not an ordinary soul, I am the soul of the Kalpa ago, I am the one who belongs to the very elevated deity clan, right? So Baba says, bring this zeal and enthusiasm around your title. He said, remind yourself of your titles, who you are, not to judge yourself or look at yourself from the way the people outside look at you, because that is what gets us down. That is what really affects us, right? If I look at myself the way people look at me, then I feel I'm not good enough. I didn't do this right. I could have done this way. Right? But if I look at myself from Baba's point of view, Baba's vision, then definitely it helps me. So Baba is saying, keep this awareness that I am a Brahma Kumar. Forget about all the acquired identities, but just very simple that I am child of God. I am the most elevated being. I'm an all-rounder Padhari. I'm an air child, right? This morning Baba said that. So these are beautiful other qualities that the titles, I should say, that will help me to stay happy, right? So Baba said, you are my Vah Vah loving children. So I am Baba's loving child. I am Baba's beloved child. I'm Baba's very special child. I'm the one who resides in Baba's heart, right? I am the one who is in Dilaram's heart, right? And Dilaram is in my heart. These are what? These are titles, right? And if I remember this, how much intoxication it brings in my life, right? I suddenly feel the surge of happiness growing in, right? The mercury of happiness growing in. And so that's what Baba was reminding in the Murli, that help yourself by one, using the self-respect titles. And then Baba said, who I belong to. Baba said, if you use my, but you transfer that into my Baba, Baba is mine. So I belong to Baba. I belong to the one who is the ocean of happiness. So I have the DNA, I have the genes within me. I just have to express it. So who I belong to, this also gives a lot of pride, right? If somebody says, oh, I have connection with the president of the country, right? Nowadays, you are listening to the news, right? And we see so much pride the Brahma Kumaris are taking in just knowing that the new president goes to the Brahma Kumari center and we have a connection with her, right? In some way. So it's like how much pride you take in that, right? Now, this is on physical plane. Now, God is the director of the whole world, right? President of the whole world, the highest on high authority, and I belong to him. So much pride I can take in that, so much happiness I can take from just that one awareness if I hold on to, right? And so constantly reminding myself that I belong to Baba. Baba is mine, right? And like Rakiben was saying, the third point that really Baba told us, which stood out in the whole week, was that no matter what situation comes in front of you, Baba said, even if it's a situation as big as the Himalaya, today's Avyakt signal point, it's a Avyakt signal point for tomorrow, for today, for us. For you, it's today, for us, it's tomorrow. It's Sunday's Avyakt signal point, which comes for every day from Madhuban. And it talks about this Avyakt signal where even if the situation is as big as a mountain, right? I don't need to spend time in creating a way to break that mountain, to create a way, and then I'll go across. No, Baba said, just fly beyond the mountain. Don't even stop there thinking how I'm going to break this, how I'm going to create a new path, right? Just fly. And so what Baba said in one of the Murlis was that whatever situation comes, you give it to Baba, no? He's sitting there to take it. And then you smile. You give it to Baba and you smile. Baba, you take care of this now. I don't want to think about this. I surrender this to you. I can't handle this. So you take care of it, right? So you give it to Baba. It's just like in any relationship, when you're not able to do it, you will give it to your father, or you will give it to your mother, or you'll give it to your friend, or you'll give it to your teacher. You'll tell, no, I can't answer this question. You'll tell to your guru. So you relationship, give it to Baba. Give it. What was the condition? Anyone remembers? How should you give it to Baba? Did you all listen to yesterday? Yesterday you all were present?
Yes.
Yes. So two yuktis, Baba said, how should you give it to Baba? Two conditions. Remember? Anything comes to your mind? How should I give it to Baba? Baba is saying, give it to me. But there is a vidhi, no? There is a way. Vidhi se siddhi. If I use the proper method, then there is success merged in it. If I just go to Baba, give it to Baba, it doesn't work. Comes back, right? So how did Baba said, how would you give it to Baba?
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
Yes, brother. Go ahead, Kalpesh Bhai.
Om Shanti, sister.
Mhm.
Firstly, we have to say the who am I, constantly remembering the who am I.
And that part is done. Who am I and who I belong to? So I remember my titles. I'm in awareness of my titles. I'm in awareness of who I belong to. And then third Yukti Baba said is apply a dot. And the way he said to apply a dot is basically you give it to Baba. But then he said how. He told us the method how to give it to Baba.
Are we talking about how to renounce the old sanskars and how to imbibe the new sanskars?
Yes. How would you do that? So whether it is a weakness, whether it is a sanskar, whether it is somebody's behavior, whether it is a problem, whatever it is, I have to give it to Baba, right? Then I can become happy. It's not with me and I will remain smiling. So Baba said, what is the way for that? How would you renounce
Om
it?
Shanti. Baba said, if you want to imbibe new virtue and renounce your weakness, just you can take one suman. You don't need to say to renounce that thing. You have to just add new virtue. It will automatically finish that your old weakness. Om Shanti.
Yes.
And
Yes.
revise it Amrit Vela daily. Baba
Yes.
will give you extra help. Om Shanti.
Right. That's the benefit. That's still the benefit. But yeah, one yukti you already shared, which is like, I don't have to renounce per se anything, but I just imbibe the quality, which is also good. But what Baba said really was, if you want to give it to Baba, you have to give it with true heart. You can't just superficially say, Baba, this is yours, now you take care. And then internally you think that, oh, I have to be responsible for this. I have to take care of this. This is not truth, right? So he said, with true heart, you give it to Baba. And then Baba said that once you give it to Baba, you don't take it back. That was the second method. So the methodology per se, if you look, is that I give it to Baba with full honesty, that I really want to give it to Baba, and with all my true heart, I give it to Baba, right? And then I create this strong determination within me that once I give it to Baba, I cannot. So let's say you give it to Baba, but sometimes it comes back. You all have that experience. It comes back, and then you remind yourself, but no, I've given it to Baba. I can't entertain this. So you again surrender it to Baba. It will come back, but then you tell yourself, no, but I've given it to Baba. I cannot use it. I cannot use it. So if anger comes back, you say, I cannot use it because I've given it to Baba. If some sanskar emerges, right? A sanskar of laziness or a sanskar of anger, whatever. If it is emerging, you remind yourself that I've given it to Baba. I can't take it back. Right? Just like a donation cannot be taken back, right? And I felt those are very good yuktis that Baba shared with us, that, with true heart, you give it to Baba, you renounce it, and then you, once you give it, you don't take it back. But then what brother shared, you take a swaman point, right? You take the opposite virtue of whatever the weakness is that you want to renounce. And then when you absorb that virtue, the weakness will automatically go. You don't have to make effort to renounce the weakness per se. And Baba was saying, revise it, Amritvela, revise it, that this is what I have promised to Baba. This is what I have promised to Baba. And Baba will help you, he said. I don't even have to take help, but Baba will help me automatically, he said, if I'm revising it, right? Sometimes what we do is we create this thought, oh, it will happen. It will come in its perfect time, it will happen in its own due course. But Baba says this is also language of carelessness. Right? And so Baba was saying, don't use this language of carelessness. Have a lot of determination inside. Celebrate this as a day of determination. And so I was thinking maybe we can, just create this little exercise right now. If you have a book and a pen, then we all can just take a few minutes. If you haven't done this morning, because technically you were supposed to do it this morning, right? At Amrit Vela, because you heard this Murli yesterday. So you would do it today. But if you haven't done it, then let's do it together, I was thinking. And I would love to do this exercise myself, where I want to check, what is it that I really want to renounce, that I feel is an obstacle in my progress, not allowing me to go forward. It's a little hindrance that I wish was not there. So think about it and take few minutes, and then, we come back and we can, if you want to share, you share. Otherwise, it's okay if you don't share. But you create a very powerful thought that, Baba, this is what I want to give it to you today. Maybe as a gift of Rakhi, which is coming up very soon, or just out of love. You don't need a festival, right, to give something to Baba. So just out of love, have this pure and powerful thought that, Baba, this is what I want to give it to you. And then this is the speciality that I want to take from you. Yeah? Would we all like to do it? Yeah? There'll be a little bit of reflection. So you use your notebook and pen. If you don't have a notebook, then maybe notepad on your phone you can use. And just write this question: what is it that I would like to renounce in this time in my life? Yeah. What is it that I would like to renounce at this point in time in my life? Minutes. So the first question is, what is it that I would like to renounce at this point in time in my life? And if you have recognized it, then you put it on the paper. And then you ask yourself the second question: what speciality would I like to receive from Baba? What speciality would I like to imbibe? So speciality here is basically sanskar, right? What special sanskar of Baba really attracts you, and you would love to have that sanskar in you. So you're bringing newness in your sanskars by absorbing that sanskar that you like in Baba to become yours. Hmm? So what is that newness or special sanskar that you would like to imbibe? When you're ready, you let me know. Okay, Rakhi, Ben, and Vinod Bhai are done. Others? Is it easy to recognize or hard? Easy, no? Easy to recognize, right? Okay. You want to share? Anyone wants to share? What would you like to take from Baba? Which virtue? Or you would like to keep it to yourself? I'm okay either ways.
Om Shanti, sister.
Yes.
The speciality I would like to imbibe within me, that is being full of contentment, because in when Murli Baba said the the soul who are always full of contentment will always be remain obstacle free and always be happy, because being contentment is the highest of high position, and
Right.
it brings others powers also with it. So I would like to imbibe that quality, and I would like to renounce anger, not anger, but anger child irritation.
Mhm.
And I am taking
Yeah.
Suman for I am peaceful soul. Om
Very
Shanti.
nice. Very beautiful, brother. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I also said to Baba, I waste time here and there a little bit sometimes. And so I said to Baba that I want to renounce, leaving sometimes the time that goes by and suddenly I feel, oh, the whole day is gone by. So I said to Baba, I want to renounce and pay a lot of attention to my time, how I'm using it, and if I'm using it in the worthwhile way. And the speciality, I said, I want to be very light and detached and very loving, just like Baba is. But what you shared also, I liked, because, in one of the Murlis that I was speaking about, happiness Murli, Baba was talking about that Baba is looking at two qualities of children, one who are happy and one who are constantly happy. And then Baba said, what makes them constantly happy is that three qualities they have further. One is that they're happy with the self. They're always happy with the self, whatever part I am playing, wherever I am, whatever job I have, whatever people I'm connected to, they're always happy with themselves. And then Baba said, second, they are happy with others. So if I am in awareness of drama and everyone being an actor, I will be happy with everyone else. And third, Baba said, you will be happy with the service that you're doing. You will not feel discontent with the service that you're doing. So you'll be very happy with the service that you're doing. And so Baba said that one of the ways to become happy is fullness. If you're full, if you have everything, then you feel happy. If there is lack of something, if there's a feeling that I don't have this, then you feel not so happy about it, right? And so fullness brings happiness. Fullness in all stages. Myself, happy with others, and happy with the service that I'm doing. And then Baba said, when Baba looks at such children, Baba is very pleased. And whoever Baba is pleased with automatically becomes an embodiment of success, right? So beautiful connection he made, that how I can become successful in my endeavors, whatever spiritual endeavors I'm making, whatever efforts I'm making, I want to be successful in that. And Baba said, pleasing the Lord with honesty, right? Tomorrow's Murli, which you will read which you will listen to in your morning Murli class, is all about honesty. So with true heart, with honest heart, I give anything that is no longer serving me to Baba, and I take from Baba that which I like, which attracts me to Baba. And if that quality really attracts me to Baba, then I already have it actually. But I just have to maybe emerge it a little bit more, express it a little bit more, and then I will see it, right? So I feel that that's very, very powerful. So yes, brother, yes.
Yeah, I want to share maybe what I want to renounce. I want to renounce my slow speed of action. I want to I make my speed is very slow. Means action speed is slow, and I have to make my speed faster. So in every action, that is how to renounce. And the consistency and persistence, commitment. So that whatever commitment I'm doing, it should be a consistent and persistent. That I want to
yes, very nice, very, very nice. Yeah,
and
Baba's quality.
And third one, I want to renounce not serving anybody till now. So this is I want to use more and more service I want to do. So
In this Murli, Baba said, if you become an image of happiness, Harshit Mukh, if you become an image of happiness, he said, that's the biggest service will be done by that image.
Yeah, that special quality I want to imbibe. That second special. I want to imbibe in myself the happiness, the quality of sanskar. Which sanskar? Two sanskars I want to imbibe in myself is happiness and the purity.
Yes, 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 yes. Purity is the mother of peace and happiness. If you have purity, there will be happiness. If you have happiness, there will be contentment, right? It's all connected, but really, when I become that image of happiness, people will see, and they'll wonder what they have received. What are they received? Why are they so happy? What is making them so happy? They will automatically come to you. They would want to know. And so that will give you a lot of opportunity to serve also. But service will happen. That's the biggest service, Baba said, is to be an image of happiness, and people will come to Baba because of your happiness.
Yes, what I will want to serve means I want to serve happiness. So what I want, I have to serve first. Then I will get.
Right. Right.
If I want
It will increase.
happiness,
It will increase.
I want
Right.
happiness. So it
Mhm.
will just go when I serve happiness to others. So it will go on increasing day by day. And
Yes.
more service I will do, it will go and increasing. So
Right.
that is the logic behind that I understand in my this
Mhm.
journey.
Right.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Om Shanti. So time is coming close, but what I would also love to suggest is that for next 21 days, right? Next 21 days, Rakhi is on 11th of August. You all have 20 days or maybe 19 days. We started on Friday, this effort. But every day, don't miss your Amrit Vela for next 21 days, no matter what. Even if you have to get up for 5 minutes, get up, sit in front of Baba, revise this, what you want to renounce and what you are imbibing. Revise this for 21 days. Make it a promise as your Rakhi promise to Baba, and then get your Rakhi tied and see how Baba will reward you for your efforts that you make, right? Will we do? I will do it with you all. Do you all like this effort? Yeah. Next 21 days, don't miss your Amrit Vela. Very, very important, no? Brahmin life without Amrit Vela is no life. That's my nourishment. That's where Baba gives me power. That's where Baba gives me touchings. That's when Baba actually looks at me and nobody else, right? So I want to be in front of Baba in that moment in time, right? When it's Amrit Vela time. Be with Baba, and then every day bring this note. You wrote it down, no? It's good to speak about it and talk about it because it becomes firm for me and I get blessings of others. And so sit in front of Baba and tell him that, Baba, this is what I want to renounce, and this is my determination to imbibe this speciality and become an embodiment of this speciality, right? So revise it every day. Baba will definitely help and give you lots of blessings. And do not hold on to any situations. But then Baba said in the end that your face would be like the face that Baba would love to look at. And he's not talking about the physical face, right? He's talking about the face of the mind and the heart. And so when Baba looks at your heart, when Baba looks at your mind, it's smiling. Because otherwise you can smile out on the outside, right? At the external level, you can smile and you can fake it, but it's not true, right? Your heart is still crying inside, your mind is still crying inside. So we don't want to be like that, right? We want to be internally and externally happy, right? Both ways, very transparent. Whatever is inside is outside. So let's do this in our meditation now, next 5 minutes, and then we'll end the class. Is that okay, Rakhi Ben?
Yes, Tina.
Any questions? Any questions?
I believe it answered our
No,
question of
okay.
how to renounce and how to imbibe with the 21 days practice. So we'll take this on as a practice.
Yeah, it will be, yeah. And we have just exact 21 days, like 20, maybe 19 now. We started on 22nd Friday. So your place it started Sunday already. So get 2 days less, but it's okay. You will do till 13th, right? But do not hold on to any situation. In 21 days, whatever situation comes, don't hold on to it. Just tell yourself, it came, it shall pass away, shall pass by, right? Stay with Baba, look at Baba, and let Baba look at you. That's it. The whole world is Baba, right?
Yeah. As you rightly said, whole situation will pass on. There was one of the Sakar Murlis in this week where Baba mentioned about pass in the blessings and
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
do you
Just
mean by
yesterday.
pass. Yeah. And that's where he also mentioned that pass is par ho jana, which was the third meaning for the word pass. Apart from pass with honors and Baba ki pass hona.
Right.
Revision for that. Thanks, Tina.
Yeah.
Tina ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, shall we do a little meditation?
Yes.
Okay. As I sit quietly, comfortably, very relaxed in this body, I become aware of the distinction between I and mine. I understand that this is my body, but I am not this body. Beyond this physical form is the non-physical, immortal, indestructible energy. This is who I am. A sparkle in the center of the forehead. Very beautiful, very powerful in the original dignity of the soul. I see myself radiating my innate qualities of peace, power, purity, happiness, wisdom, love, and bliss. See yourself radiating light in and around yourself, but also extending it far into the distance. Just like the sun sparkles and radiates its light, I, the star in the center of the forehead, I sparkle, I radiate my light. And just this awareness allows me to slowly become detached from everything that is perishable, from everything that is limited. I move into the unlimited realm. With the help of my mind and intellect, I go beyond the physical dimension. And gently, I find myself entering into that space of stillness, the realm of silence, the original land where I belong to. And the Supreme Father who resides in this land, I come face to face in front of him. I look at Baba, and Baba looks at me. Just as long lost, now found child meets the Father, there is immense joy and happiness and complete sense of union and belonging to the Father. I am yours. And just as you stay in my heart, I am willing to stay in your heart. But to stay in God's heart and to allow God to stay in your heart, it has to be complete cleanliness. So imbibe this power of purity within the self that Baba is radiating. I absorb and become an embodiment of purity. Purity, which is the mother of peace and happiness. Very naturally, without me having to make any effort, I feel the sanskar of happiness is being instilled within the soul. I am becoming full of all the treasures that Baba has. This fullness allows me to remain content, to remain happy. See yourself becoming an image of happiness. And it is my promise to you, Baba, that I will constantly remain happy. And this will also be my gift to the world. Wherever I am, whoever I am interacting with, I will spread the vibration of happiness. With this pure, powerful thought, allow yourself to gently return back to the physical dimension. And as I come down, whatever elements I touch, whoever touches these elements further receives the vibrations of happiness. And once again, I sit in the center of the forehead, this time as an image of happiness. I am a happy soul. Happiness is my property. And I will not give this property to anyone for anything. I can share, but I will not lose it. I will maintain this internal fullness and become source of happiness for everyone who's connected with me. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Tina Ben. Thank you, Divine
Om
Family.
Shanti. Have a good day, everyone. Take care.
We
Thank you.
shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.